Playground. What's the date on that?
May 22nd. I'm
May
so ready
22nd.
with my
There you go,
flyers.
yeah.
I've worked hard to get all these things in line. But yeah, May 22nd at the Playground.
Okay, and tell me about yourself. I mean, it just, once Gary said, check it out, and I got online, and boy, you were not hard to find.
That's scary, right? If I ever tried to go,
Yeah, they'd
go
find
under
you.
the radar,
They
there's
would find
I'd
you.
have to just change my name and forget about it. So yeah, I'm a bass player. I've been playing bass for a really long time. And the first time I ever hit the low E, I was like, oh,
That's it.
Like I played flute, I played guitar, but once I hit the bass, I was like, oh. So then I was just fully a bass player. And then I had this gig where my singer, I was singing background, but I was singing so shy, quiet. And he and my dad was in the audience. And my dad doesn't show up for any of my musical stuff, so I was like nervous. It was actually on Oahu, and my singer looks at me and goes, "Sing louder!" Like just completely shaming me publicly, and I was like, "Oh no, no, no!" Like I'll never sing quiet from that day. But anyway, so I became a singer too.
Yeah.
So just in order to sing my own songs, and then I always wanted to write my own music. So just over the years. So and then I really like trios. Like I love Cream. I love Babes in Toyland. I just love how the bass sticks out in that scenario where there's not like a lot of guitar hiding the bass tones. And
The Beatles go along with that too because Paul McCartney wasn't shy.
yeah, and he had a really specific tone that was just completely separate from the other musicians' tones. But my bass tone has a lot of mids in it, so it does kind of sit where a lot of guitar tones sit. So if I have too
Yeah.
many guitars in the room, then I mean, I don't want to be in competition with that. In orally, audibly in competition. So I really love trios, and so I just, put together trios, writing songs, and now I'm on my 4th album, so I'm so excited. And I like to mentor people to write songs because it's just like working out. You just have to keep working at it. You just have to keep
Yeah.
doing it and not be afraid to like throw away the bad ones.
Well, I went through a couple of songs. We're not going to cover those.
Okay.
But Trapped.
Oh, Trapped
I thought that
Inside.
was very cool. Yeah.
That one came out during quarantine too. But it was not on purpose.
I can understand that. Inside Broken, is that, you probably wrote that about the same time?
Which one?
Inside Broken?
Oh, Broken?
Yeah.
Same album, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did you do all your albums here on Maui, or?
Nope, just the latest one. So, and it's not out yet.
Okay.
But you know what? Worldwide reveal of the album title is Tragically Malicious. Tragically malicious. Kind of like magically delicious.
All right,
but
what
it's-
breaking news here, Jack.
I know,
Breaking
I love
news.
It. I love it. Well, let's get a little taste of her, all right?
And this is Taco Truck. Tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
the song.
Okay, so Taco Truck is about quitting your job and moving to Hawaii and opening up a taco truck. And it's like there's a little more to the story, but the funny part is there's so many taco trucks here. When I lived on the North Shore on Oahu, there was a taco truck there. There were like 3, and then there was like the shrimp shack,
I was going
right?
to say, they got
Yeah.
the shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but when I came to Maui, I realized there's a lot now. I mean, now it's just a food truck syndicate. But so this song was inspired by the famous taco truck on the North Shore. And like the last line in the song is "Let's retire," and it's just about this. In the background, you'll hear these couple of Beckys talking about how, well, what's there to do in Hawaii? All they do is sit and watch the waves all day, and I'm busy here in LA. And it's the truth. Like that is what there is to do, and that's epic. That's the epicest part of.
Well, it used to be people would say, well, let's retire in Hawaii and we'll open a Shave Ice. Now it's taco trucks.
Now it's let's not retire and
Yeah,
go
exactly.
to Hawaii and have 3 jobs so
Right,
Dangerous
exactly.
statement.
we can get by.
So here we go, Taco Truck.
Yeah. So can we talk while this is going
Yeah.
on? Okay, I was thinking about this the other day. So this part sounds like bluesy, right? It's presenting as like a bluesy kind of a thing, and then it goes into the punk. But when I wrote this part, I was trying to pull from a Suicidal Tendencies song.
Yeah.
right? I forget the name of the song, but so I was really like in the suicidal tendencies type of jam, and then the guitar player came in and did like the slide guitar and completely changed the vibe. And it's so weird how I have an idea in my mind and then it ends up just being something different once the guitar player comes on. No, I'm glad.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
I'm glad because I feel like that's the part that kind of pulls people in, and then when the punk hits them in the face, they're a little warmed up at least. Yeah.
It's a headphone song.
Let's hear it in the headphones.
I think you're on that one.
Oh, no wonder mine went up.
Oh. Oh, no, you plugged in there.
No, I'm using this one.
Oh.
I didn't mess anything up by hitting that, right? I just turned the volume way down, but that's a
Your
headphone jack.
headphones
No
are
one's in
plugged in
there.
here.
We're good.
Oh, it's the
You're
headset.
there.
Okay.
Duh.
Downtown Honolulu, we can find some luck. So let's retire.
Like, oh my God.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I can hear myself really well.
Yeah, that's a great song. I
Thank
love
you.
It. Who's a guitar player?
Mahalo. My old producer is the guitar player, Alex Guadagnoli. He's
Okay.
amazing. He's incredible. He's got a bunch of other projects. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
all over that album. Guitar engineer. He did mixing, mastering.
I like
Basically
his
did
style.
everything.
I like that in your face kind of thing. And
I love his guitar playing. Yeah.
proper volume on the bass player, on the bass. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You know what? I just opened the session for the bass the other day, just in case anyone's curious. So I thought that my amp sound was really making that tone, and then I finally lifted the hood and looked at what he had set up for my bass tone, and it was just all EQ.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't even an amp simulator on it. It was all EQ. So now I'm taking that tool and using it on the new album, because I was just not getting the tone that I wanted.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tone is everything.
Yeah.
Got
It is.
So you're living here now, but where did you originally start all this?
In Hollywood.
Hollywood. Okay.
Yeah.
Born in the taco truck.
Born in the back of a taco truck.
There you go.
Please, let's make that song.
Yeah.
It's got to be a blues song.
Yeah, Manny, it's a girl.
Yep. There's a lot of taco trucks over there. But you know what? In LA, they're historically roach coaches. So they're not
Oh,
a
yeah.
place you want to go.
Right.
Like, you don't want to eat there. It's a last resort. But now it's turning into something, it's a little more fancy. But out here, it's like restaurants. Those are the restaurants.
It is.
Yeah.
People start in brick and mortar, then they go to the taco trucks. Go
Yeah.
to the food trucks. you know?
But shout out to Kraken Coffee, because I love their coffee.
Oh yeah.
They're a coffee truck.
I've been there many times.
I would like to have a coffee truck that's like at night. A night truck. I would be the only thing open after 8 p.m.
Aren't they open on there by Costco? I'm not sure.
They are.
Yeah.
But everything closes at like
Yeah,
8:30.
Costco.
Yeah, I'll be like 11 p.m. looking for coffee, and nobody got it.
I don't think Starbucks even stays open that late.
No.
You gotta make your own.
They open till 7.
You gotta make your own at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
a
do,
charm of
that's what
Maui.
I
It's
do.
a charm of Maui.
It is. I don't want to change anything. I was thinking of doing like a taco truck that just called a smile truck, where we just go around and give hugs and stuff.
And
It's
you
not.
I
It doesn't
don't-
sound like a hit.
give away free tacos?
No, don't give away nothing, but
Tacos have to be involved in that.
but unrequested physical touch.
Give me a hug, here's the taco.
Yeah. Oh, it's just give me a hug. Oh, I'll give you a hug.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it'll catch on either.
No.
Yeah.
So how many releases do you have?
I've got 3. So, well, I've got 3 in an EP.
Okay.
And then, so this will be my 4th. The EP was looting in LA. So it was inspired by the 2020 looting, insane looting and fires and all the stuff that was going down in LA then. And I just got, in one night, wrote 6 songs. And then I put all those out and they were just, there was 60 seconds each. They're just fun. They're great. I love them. But I took them off streaming because I wanted them to be more exclusive. So they're only available on my Bandcamp. So this one will be my 4th official album. And so speaking of albums, these are 2. The song was off this last one, and I wanted to give you.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. The next songs will be off this.
So you know one thing about LA is that the soul has seemed to be sucked out of it. You know, and the most recent visit I had out there.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
kind of
I don't
scary,
know.
but it's you know.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you find to be soul. Like for me, here on Maui, I feel my soul feels satiated. So it's just, and it's the aloha, and it's the nature, and it's the plants and the animals, and just the Hawaiian culture. I'm so enamored by the Hawaiian culture, and I volunteer at Honu Patrol, and it's actually a Hawaiian fish pond, an ancient Hawaiian local ia.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get more excited about teaching the tourists about that instead of just the turtles. I mean, I do love the turtles, and I love telling about the turtles, but also that this is ancient Hawaiian piece of history right here, this wall, the rock wall. But then, and when you go to LA, it's different. It's not about nature. It's not about.
I know, it's about cement going 80 miles an hour.
Yes.
That's what it is now.
But it has a different culture. It's got, I mean, I don't know if I would call it, I mean, it probably is culture, but there's a lot going on. There's lights. It's like when I go to Vegas, I just know what to expect from places. When I go to Vegas, I want lights. I want sounds. When I go to LA, I'm getting concerts. I'm getting restaurants, you know? Mm-hmm. So a lot of activity, a lot of stuff like that. And then, but I miss Maui so quickly.
Well,
I need to get back. I need my soul satiated.
Yeah, maybe that's the point I was trying to make. Once you live here and it gets hold of you, and there's so much inspiration.
Yeah.
On this side of the world.
There's nothing like landing on the plane coming back to Maui.
Oh, getting off that plane and.
Every time I leave Maui or anytime I leave Hawaii, I cry. Because I just fear I'll never get back. I'm almost going to cry just thinking about it. Like thinking that I won't be able to come back. Because that did happen to me before. Because I used to live here and then I left and I was like, I need a skill. Because I have 3 jobs and this isn't working out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's once I landed here, it was all over.
You're right. You never left.
I never left. I just came here to visit, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm still visiting.
I know. Well, it's true. It's like Hawaii. If you got, I mean, you've lived here for a really long time.
Since 1968.
Right? Okay, so. I mean, it either gets you or it doesn't, or you get it or you don't. And so, and I feel like the first time I came to Hawaii, I had never even been on a plane. I stepped off the plane and I just smelled the thickness of the air. Like, you know, when Kumu does the glorious land, the gloriousness of the land, right? And it's true. Like once I got off the plane and I could smell and feel the air, and I was like, it took me. Mm-hmm. I will never be the same. And a lot of people just come here and they're like, yeah, cool, all right, I'm going home in a week, you know. It doesn't do the same thing. Yeah, it doesn't do the same thing to them. That's right.
I love how you ran into Nicki Gary. That was a great story.
Oh yeah. Well, today's the first time I ever met her, just because.
Well, I mean, as far as the connection.
Yeah, right.
Because go ahead and tell the story. It's up to you now.
Okay. Well, first I want to say about the joy of music, because I feel like that's the learning curve I went through. Is I was starting to lose joy in music. I mean, I knew that's my thing, that's my job. I'm writing songs, and I have to. Like that's my purpose, that's my mission. But whether I really enjoyed it or not, like people are like, oh, you're going to the studio? That must be fun. I'm like, it's treachery. I'm on the computer for 12 hours and, and I'm like, I'm sweating in there. I have to remind myself to drink water. So it's like, it's not, I was like, this is not fun. And my friend said, well, it's just Rita Massey, the bass player here on Maui. She said, oh, it's just music. It should be joyful. And I was like, I feel like I had lost that whole concept. And so, so I kind of just put it out there in the universe, like I want to bring joy back into music. I mean, I need music to be joyful. Not that I'm going to bring it. I need to experience the joy of music again. And so then I went to the Ook Jams, the 808 Ook Jams, 808ookjams.com. Anyway, Thursday
night.
Thursday nights. Yeah. And going there, I don't have to perform. I don't have to be perfect. Like all of that's gone, and it's not my main instrument. So it just put me in a different mindset to actually enjoy, like just playing and singing Hawaiian songs. And then in the meantime, I start learning about history, because then Kumu Ke Aloha is telling stories about all the songs.
They do a good job of explaining, the history and the Hawaiians and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So I'm like absorbing history and then like learning more words here and there, because most of the songs are in Hawaiian. And so then they mentioned the hula, and I was like, okay, put it in my calendar. But then one night, New Year's Eve, Aluko, one of the dancers, he says, you should come Sunday. And like I told you, I've been waiting for like the invitation.
Yes.
Like I wanted an official invitation because I didn't want to just impede myself. And so I went, and then I never looked back. And now the joy, like she has to remind, well, she doesn't have to remind anyone specifically, but she will just say like, the only rule in hula is to smile and have fun. And that just gave me, I loved that. And also nobody has to remind me to smile, because I'm giddy. I'm giddy while I'm dancing in there. I'm like, like I'm just dying inside.
God, you don't do that.
I don't giggle, like there's no volume in it, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's an inside voice. But anyway, so the Kumu there, Kumu Noelani, is Gary's wife. So that's the connection.
And then she said, oh, maybe you should have Nicki on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's our agent.
Yeah. What other famous people are dancing with you then?
Yeah, I love this Sunday. And then they have a potluck afterwards, and it's such a beautiful, I don't want to miss it. Like this Sunday is my birthday, and
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And it's the halau is happening, right, every Sunday. And usually I would be like, well, I'm not going to do any of the things. I'm going to go party for my birthday. Like partying for me is getting a latte and sitting on the hill. But so, and
that's not LA style. I've lived through that.
And so but I'm like, no way, I won't miss the hula. I just won't, because I love it. It brings me joy. It brings my soul joy.
Great.
Yeah.
Well,
How about another song real quick?
Yeah. How about it?
I'll continue that.
Which one would you like to hear?
This is another one off Heaven is a Ghost Town. These are both off the most recent album. This is called Egotistical Boys, and this one is it was the most popular on the album from like a streaming perspective. It got on a bunch of playlists, and so I figure, I guess people like it. I didn't even think I was going to put it on the album. I was like, it's just like a simple kind of Joan Jett sounding song. I'm not going to put it on the record. And my producer that I told you about said, you have to, this is the best song. And he was right. He's just got an ear. By the way, he told me don't put Taco Truck on that album because he doesn't get it. But it turns out that that's a fan favorite too. So you just got to trust yourself. Note to listeners, trust yourself. It's your music.
Absolutely.
Trust you. Yeah.
Egotistical Boys. So we come back and make sure we mention CC Restaurant.
Yes.
What other sponsors do you guys have?
CC Restaurant.
Just these
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
I can't wait to go try it.
The 30 plus years I've been going through music, the one thing in particular that I always listen for is the hook. You got the hook just slapping you in the head, you know?
Thank you.
Sure. It's, you know, I've got that broke Sheryl Crow here. She's a real nice lady, but more of a rocker in the 90s than she is now. But some wonderful
No, I love her.
people. Yeah, wonderful people I work with.
So let me ask you this. On this song, that's probably what he was listening for too. On this song, you mean the hook as far as like the guitar part?
Smack it right at the beginning, and then drop it into the hook.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And then the last song, did you hear a hook? Or was it a little more elusive?
That was an interesting subject. And no, I just overall.
Yeah.
Just it's the drive of the songs.
Yeah.
I like it, you know.
Yeah.
And you have to have that punch in the face as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't. I mean, whether it's a jazz tune, folk tune, whatever. If it doesn't grab you, you know,
Yeah.
you wander away quickly.
It's interesting
30
because
seconds. You get a 30 seconds.
yeah, I know, and me too. I listen to songs that if I'm lucky if I can get to the first chorus. I'm like, just
Yeah.
get to the chorus because maybe something cool is gonna happen there, and if it doesn't, I'm like, I'm out.
Well, look at the latest Stones at Hackney Diamonds. My God, they finished that up when they're 80 years old.
I think I've heard one song off of it. Like I'm talking to the mic, we're not even on.
But,
I think I've heard one song off of
yeah, you
it.
probably heard Angry. But there's Dorothy.
Yep.
Oh, we're talking music.
Yeah, we're talking
Digging the
songwriting.
songs and
Right here on the Aloha, Jack and Gary Aloha Friday.
Jack and Gary Law Friday show.
Sponsored by Seascape Restaurant.
Oh,
How
what-
is that restaurant?
You know what? It's open air. It's a beautiful restaurant. You get to see all the ships, all the boats that come in. That's where you get a lot of the fresh fish.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see people come right off the boat with the fish straight to the kitchen. That's how fresh the fish is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the fish are still smacking their lips, going,
Mhm.
yeah. Put me on that play, I'll be happy.
The only reason I haven't gone there is because I didn't really know, like there's a sign for it and I didn't know that it's kind of behind the Ocean Center, right?
Mhm.
But I've heard so many good things about it. What's your favorite dish from there?
You know, we go in, and James, who's general manager, food and beverage.
Right, I gotta go say hi to him
Yeah.
tomorrow.
And I just wait for him to suggest something.
Oh, okay.
And it's usually the fresh fish.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Mhm.
Other than that, I go for the fish and chips. I really enjoy that there. Extra crispy on the
Little
chips.
splurge.
Yeah, why would you go to a restaurant called Seascape and not have fish?
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. They're open 11 a.m. to 3 for lunch. Daily.
I'll have the pork chop.
I'll have the salad. No, I'm
Gotta
kidding.
match that. It's really kind of weird because it's right next to an aquarium, so it's like you're eating fish while
They're
Watching them.
watching.
Yeah.
They're
Or are they
looking at
watching?
you.
Are they watching you?
Yeah. It's like, hey, come here into the aquarium.
So that reminds me of when you said to go. If you go to Seascape, you got to have fish, right? It's
Yeah.
fresh fish.
Absolutely.
And I always say that too. If you go to steakhouse, you got to have steak.
Absolutely.
Don't just go there and get, an enchilada or whatever that they probably don't have. But and it's the same thing. So I went to an electronic musician and I said, "Can you mix this rock song?" And it didn't work out great. But now I went to him and I said, "Hey, can you work on this electronic song?" And he's just blowing it up. And it's the same thing. It's like know your target. Like if the target if it's called Seascape for a reason. Like don't go there for like the potato au gratin. I mean, it's probably good.
Yeah, it is.
They probably haven't. It's probably great. But don't go there for a burrito. Let's say that.
Okay. MauiOceanCenter.com/Don. Get all your specials, menus, and make reservations there. And speaking of electronica, speaking of Jeff Beck earlier,
Yeah.
he was the master of blending the rock with the jazz, with the electronic.
Yeah.
Real fascination there. So you were dabbling in that a little bit.
You know, I never thought of, I will answer that question, but I never thought of that as jazz, electronica, rock. But now, you're right, that is what it is. But he mixed it so well that it made something new.
Absolutely.
Something very mysterious and dreamy, you know?
And you put any of those albums on today,
Yeah.
Blow by Blow, Wired, it doesn't age.
It's how Wilkin felt.
Yeah.
The bass player?
Uh-huh. What a short, wonderful
so
bass player she
good.
is.
She's so good.
And there's-
she's great.
Ronnie Scott. There's a video out with Jeff Beck at Ronnie Scott's, and she performed with him.
Is that where she does that famous solo?
Yes.
I feel like that little clip made her famous.
That and also the Crossroads Festival. She did a bass part there. But he just looked over and just smiled.
I
pointed at her.
remember that,
Yeah,
and I
he
just
just
thought, to
smiled.
have Jeff Beck look at you
And that's
about
what-
your solo, because with
Approval,
delight.
baby. You just got approval.
Right.
So I'm sure it was very hard moving out of that.
But yes, okay, so back to your question about electronic. I love electronic music. I love electronic industrial and dance music. Like that's my favorite. I love like Ministry, Skinny Puppy. And the new album, I was trying to identify an order for the songs, which is not out yet. It's coming out sometime. I don't have a date yet.
No rush.
We're celebrating it May 22nd at the Playground. We're celebrating the release of the album, but the release schedule, I'm probably gonna do singles, and then the album. But I was putting them together and I was like, okay, this flow seems good. And then I realized, okay, wait, there's 2 ballads, then there's 2 punk songs, then there's 2 goth songs, and then there's 2 industrial dance songs. And I was like, first of all, I know my last producer would cringe that there's so many things going on. And I don't really mix the genres. So I'm not mixing it like making a new genre at all. I'm literally just going, here's a goth song, here's a rock ballad, here's a dance song. And because they're completely pure of their genre. And I was talking to my friend yesterday, I was like, is this okay? I don't know about this flow. And she said, she's my DJ Triple N Jennn, shout out. And she said, it's kind of like a journey through all your favorite genres. And I was like, it's true, because I'm a punk, I love punk. And I'm a goth, I love goth. And I'm a rocker, I love rock. And what was the other genre? There was industrial, goth, punk, and ballad. Yeah, I mean, everybody loves a good ballad.
Sure.
When
Right.
you say you release an album, are you having actual physical CDs, or is it
Yes.
just download? You're going to actually make them?
Yes, and I want to take a poll on YouTube. Do people still use CDs?
They must. They're still
Do
selling
they?
the CD players.
What's happening?
well-
Should I put out cassettes? Should I put out vinyl? I'm not
Or
putting out
8-track.
vinyl. I got nowhere to keep it.
Well, you know what?
8-track. Yeah. Should I?
When you play the Playground,
Yeah.
make sure you have a table set
Oh yeah.
where you have your.
Oh, I got.
merchandise,
Oh,
all your
you know what?
merch.
Segue into the stuff I have for you
Yes.
guys. Oh boy. Okay, I have stickers. I have a lot of stickers. Okay, Ride the E is my motto.
Ride
Everybody
the-
knows this on the stream. Shout out to my live stream bass team. So I always tell them, if you're ever in a jam session and you're a bass player, because, me and my bass players, we hang out together.
Thank you.
And I got more too. So if you're ever in a jam session and you don't know what's going on, you get lost and you're just kind of trying to just ride the E, you'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
And it's true. Isn't it true?
Yeah.
Like 80% of the time you'll be fine.
Well,
Don't jam with Jeff Beck, because
Well,
you might not be fine.
Good luck following him.
And then I've got these. This is my bass face sticker.
Ooh,
And then wait, look at this. Okay, so one time I was on the bass channel. Shout out to the bass channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're doing so well. They just started a guitar channel now. One time they were geeking out. I'm saying this in a very respectful way. They were geeking out about gear. And I was like, I don't care so much about the gear. I just want a great tone. I said, it's just a bass. It's a piece of wood with strings. It became a thing. So now I have
There you
merch.
go.
I
That's
have
perfect.
merch.
Yeah.
It's a
You-
piece of wood with
I like
strings.
that. That's cool.
I a big old tub.
Yeah, I'm like,
old
it's just
style.
a
I
piece
like
of
that.
what was strange, you guys. Don't get too wild about it. Because what he did is, he had this video of like, it was like, I'm going to keep this bass for 20 years, and I'm going to do a video now, and then the next year, and then next year, and then I'm going to see how the wood ages and everything. I was like, good luck with that. I was like, it's a piece of wood with strings, bro. And then this is,
Boy, lots of stuff.
yeah. This is my Harley Quinn, my famous Harley Quinn look, because I love dressing up like her.
Nice.
Yeah. And, go ahead.
I really like you now. Harley Quinn.
I love
on
Harley Quinn
bass.
so much. With a bat.
Yeah.
With a bat. I'm playing the
Oh,
bass.
yeah, there's a bat.
I'm playing the bass with a bat. I'm playing the slide.
Okay, can people find this? Nicki.
Oh yeah,
Tedesco?
all my stickers and stuff are at Bandcamp. It's like nickitedesco.com. Wait, nickitedesco.bandcamp.com. nickitedesco.bandcamp.com.
Spell your names so people know.
It's NICKITEDESCO. Yeah. And you can also Google like Nicki bass goth bass mistress. It'll probably come up. Something like that.
You're having a
Something like
show
that.
at the playground on when is that?
And the playground, May 22nd, 7 p.m. sharp. Oh, I have 2 drag queens opening.
Oh, well,
And there's
why not?
There's no other bands but me. Like it's my night. I'm like reserved the playground for myself. And
I played
my
with Kings
girls.
of Spade
Yeah.
a couple times, and they're a blast. They rock.
You know what time it is, Jack?
What time is
What
it?
time is it?
It is time for The Dish with Trish.
Okay,
Ooh.
Trish, what's going on?
Aloha.
Hey, do you know Nicki?
I wish you were here too, Trish. We just became friends. I know, and I gotta come to your trivia night. I know. Yes. I know. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh well, I'm digging on what we've been playing.
We've been chatting.
You know, we've
Yes.
been so fortunate with this show just because we've been spotlighting a lot of the women out there since we began. And it's an amazing batch of female artists that are taking over the shows. Absolutely, yeah, you top it off, Trish.
I didn't know you were coming, Trish. I'm so happy to talk to you. Yeah. I
Oh,
did see
really?
that.
Chino can dress up like Peely and be a comic. Right. There you go.
Oh, of course you are.
Yay, Cody.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, happy birthday. Wait, it's your birthday, Gary, today?
No.
Oh.
I'm her first favorite.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
He's great, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Trish.
That's a great place.
Oh.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. KAOI is at South Maui Gardens on Saturday, probably 6 to 8, right? And then Flamingo Rider is at Paia Coffee and Bar. And what time is that? Oh, so I can like pop over. That sounds great. I love
there you
Pizza
go.
Madness on Saturday.
And have pizza.
Oh my gosh. I would love to
Yeah.
do that. I'm going to be celebrating my birthday that Saturday night. I'm going to Haleakala. Thank you. I'm going to go to Haleakala and watch the sunset. And then, so I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get to anything, but, I know, but yeah. Okay. There's so many cool things going on Saturday. You're right. You're right.
Nice. Really?
Right. Isn't Jay Molina a bass player?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard about him since.
Yeah, you'd know. Absolutely. Not yet, but two of the nicest people, yeah.
That was a good show last week. That was fun.
Oh, no problem. What a treat they were.
I worked with you too.
Good. We'll have him back on.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Black Keys. Yes.
Wasn't there a lot of industrial going on over there? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I'm hoping to come by Saturday. I can't wait to meet you. Thank you. Mahalo.
Love you, Trish.
Love you too, girl.
Aloha.
Aloha. What a gal.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
worth a
cool.
show.
We're kind of running out of time here. We have one more song.
Oh my
left.
gosh. Yeah. Well, which one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear Sick as Freak or At the Gate?
You tell me.
Oh, goodness. What do you guys think?
It's your show.
Oh, goodness. Let's hear Sick as Freak.
Okay.
And this is for you. It's off this album.
Oh, great. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. You know
Cool.
what? This brings me in a perfect set. I wanted to talk about this on air, but I think we don't have time, but I'd love to talk to you guys about this.
373. We'll have enough time to about a minute left once this song ends.
Okay,
We'll
I'll
fade
just
for-
tell you right now. So whenever I'm writing songs, I'm like just writing whatever I think is, like, I'll have an idea and then I'll vet it out and then I'm like, oh, is this good enough? Do I like it? And da-da-da. But I don't target riffs. I don't target hooks like you're saying. And I think that's the key that like songwriters for a living, like pop songwriters that write for other people, I think that's their thing. They're like targeting hooks. And now that you said it, I'm like, I never do that. I just do
It's
whatever
not-
songs are there.
It's not anything that you intentionally put in for like a riff or a hook.
Yeah.
It's that presentation right at the beginning. Like I said, you have 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
It's like the 30-second elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a movie pitch.
Yeah.
There's a elevator,
Right.
But yeah, no. It's not necessarily the riff or the whatever. It's just what the presentation is at the beginning. You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And what I was gonna mention earlier about producers, there was a piece on Rick Rubin. And
I love Rick Rubin. I wanted him to produce my album, but I couldn't afford it.
And he said there are no rules. The rule is there are no rules. You know, you can go from one to the next. It doesn't matter. There's a ballad in there. And I think who came
for
up with
the
the entire concept for rock was George Martin, the Beatles. Because they would go into Abbey Road Studios and John Lennon, the leader of the band, just said, well, you know, what are our limitations? And there are no limitations. You do whatever you want with this.
That's
And,
amazing.
Yeah. And that's where the explosion came out.
Yeah.
That's where the British explosion came out. Or wherever that would be, like Sun Records and that whole concept, you know. And keep talking about music.
All right, Nicki, thank you for coming in today. It was an awesome show.
Thank you for having me. Mahalo.
And once again, give us all your info.
Okay.
And we need to know your Instagram, your website, all that kind of good stuff.
I'm at Nicki Tedesco everywhere. NICKITEDESCO. Everywhere.
You're a special
Just
lady.
Google it, you'll find me.
You made our show special.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
having me.
much.
Mahalo. I loved our conversation.
And yeah, we want to do it again with you.
Yeah. And let's go eat at Seascape.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Playground, May 22nd.
The Playground, May 22nd. With my all-star band, I've got
With a not CD release party.
it's a record release. It's like
Yeah.
the record of it's the copyright party. With Matt Starr from Mr. Big, and he plays with Ace Frehley, and Robbie Lochner from Great White is on guitar. So
Nice.
yeah, but it's not like Great White
You
or
go
Mr.
to
Big.
no. Go
They're
to
great musicians.
playground.com and pick your tickets up there.
Yes.
All right, Jack. So you want to do this again next week?
Let's do it again because we have to continue to do it till we get it right.
I kind of like it. I think you guys should continue.
I think we will.
And thank you to James Morrison at the Seascape.
Thank you, James. Named after
Thanks,
a rock
James.
star because he is.
That's right.
Best seafood around.
Excellent. Good show.
Cool. So that's it. That's the wrap.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Ah.
That went by fast. I like it. when it
I
does that.
know. I was like, I was just getting warmed up. I mean, when I live stream for 5 hours.
Wow.
And I finally feel like, okay, I'm done. I got it all. I got everything I had to say out. I'm going to stop talking to the mic because no need. Aloha, you guys. Do you guys have any questions for Gary and Jack? I got some people watching. So what happens, what does the rest of you guys' day look like after the show? Do you have more that you do here?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we have all sorts of things going on. I'm going back to the old building and packing some more stuff. I've been doing that for the past month.
I saw the Mickey Mouse thing that you gave Miss Kitty last week, right?
Yeah.
That just because you were cleaning out all that
Yeah, I
stuff.
found that. Hilarious.
That is so funny. And then I was thinking, what's the promo around the Mickey Mouse? And then what about you?
Her personality fit that as soon as I saw it.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Yeah.
I just have some other work to do. I have a kitty show at 3 o'clock today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But she has a new
I'll watch
time. New time now. It's 3 and it's an hour longer show right now, to be honest.
Was it like a half an hour before? It was
the
so
one-
short.
It was 1:30 to 2 before, but now it's 3 o'clock. 3 to
Okay,
4.
okay, yeah, I thought it was earlier. That's great, because it's good. Like, as soon as I start watching, it seems like it's over.
Yeah.
So I think an hour is great.
She's got enough for an hour. She has
Definitely.
enough energy for the hour.
Yeah.
And the one concern I always have, just like last week, and just meeting someone, you don't know if you can carry the entire hour. And we've been real fortunate in this show because it's very conversational.
Yeah.
We'll talk about no rules, and it all works out nicely.
I was thinking when you said that, because I don't know that when people go in the studio anymore that somebody just says, whatever you want, just do whatever you want. Like, I wonder if it's even like that. I mean, for big artists where they have everyone paying for all the things,
Well, just like with that outro song, the guy that wrote it, I went over to the studio in Lahaina, and I go, what do you want? And he goes, listen to the song. And you know what happens a lot of times is that the song, my part, will write itself.
Yeah.
Because I'll hear it.
Yeah.
And what will complement this song?
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of making music. All the parts and pieces are floating out there, and then once you put them in the same room, it's amazing what it is.
I wonder if, because I work with clients. I don't teach songwriting, but I help them kind of develop songs.
That's what I was asking you about, you writing songs. Next time you come on, we'll have to talk about your songwriting.
Yeah, I feel like I wanted to bring it up, but there was so much to talk about. See, we need a 5-hour show. We need a 5-hour show.
We ran out of time.
Yeah, we ran out. We were like, there's another song to play.
Damn it, let's turn it on.
Yeah, I want to talk about songwriting stuff because I love it so much, but I wonder if I limit my clients because sometimes they'll come in and they just want to do things. And I'm like, we need a structure. We need the chorus and the verse and the intro and and now I'm wondering, like, is that wrong? Well, I feel like some people need to be reeled in a little bit.
Yeah,
like
sure
some people, you need to like go, okay, that sounds like something. Let's take that and make that something. Instead of like a 10-minute kind of jammer.
Yeah, like a Neil Young mistake or something.
So I am making rules. Is that bad? I don't know. I mean, it's a balance.
Gosh, it just the way Rick Rubin put it when I saw that interview, it's like, there are no rules.
Yeah.
You come in with an idea, let's work with the idea.
Right.
Maybe you don't have a chorus yet, but maybe this verse will lead to it.
Yeah.
You have a email. I'll send you a copy of this song as soon as I get my equipment set up. I'm not the song, the show.
Oh,
Get a
sure.
copy of the show.
Yeah.
What is I don't have a pen with me either.
Aloha, you guys. I'm going to go offline. Thank you so much for
See
joining.
ya.
I love you guys. Aloha. Wait, come meet everybody. Here's Jack.
It's been a blast. Hey.
Say hey to Gary.
Bye.
Hey.
I got my stickers. Yay.
Sweet. Let's just give a little view. Can we get a little view of the sky and the mountain? Beautiful. Okay, aloha, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.